Hey, y'all know I just finally watched Friday night. I finally watched Manny Floyd.
What'd you
First
think?
time ever.
First time ever?
First time ever.
Oh,
You know what that fight was, as the kids say now? I actually usually I hate on new slang, but mid. It's very mid.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't bad as everyone say, but it was definitely wasn't good.
Mid.
Yeah, I haven't heard that before.
Yeah, no,
He did catch Floyd a couple times.
Yeah, twice in the fourth and the sixth round, he hurt him with the left hand. A counter too.
Yeah,
a counter. And
Floyd definitely is levels to this, but yeah.
That fight would have been more explosive 5-6 years previous to it. I think Floyd still wins, but
no matter what era.
I came up with this crazy analogy, and I don't know if I can do it here because it may not come off the same. But we were talking about, I can hear my voice again.
That's good. Just go though. If you're a professional just handle
Robin
the
Williams
situation.
did it with his head split open,
Yeah.
so.
You over complaining. I seen you do an interview with a headband in your eye.
Man, couldn't even see.
Get on, baby.
I was talking to somebody about Manny coming back fighting Mario Barrios.
Ouch.
And this was the analogy I gave. And I don't think I can do it here, but imagine there's a line. Hopefully. Imagine there's a line. Hey, give me the wide. I'll do it with the wide. Imagine there's a line right there in front of your foot, right? Mm-hmm. When you're young, you get there and you get back. You get there and you get back. You can literally see that line. You get there, you get back, right? But as you get a little bit older, it slows down. Mentally, psychologically, you don't feel it. Your timing it slows down. That's time. Time slows you down. And so to me, I think Manny has to come out very strong, very fast in the first couple of rounds because his gas tank ain't what it used to be. At 48 years old now, or 46, 47, 46 years old now, what?
Come out hot. Fucking around out of gas.
At 40,
and get stopped.
But think about it. At 46 years old, you come out, and let's just say hypothetically, your gas is half full at 46 years old. I'd rather try to use that half tank
when I got something
in 2 or 3 rounds.
Yeah.
And really get off on this kid because he has the kind of style. Styles make fights. He's got the perfect style for Manny to do what he do. But the further that fight goes, the more that's gonna go down. He ain't young no more when it does this. It ain't gonna do this no more. It ain't gonna go down and then come back up. He not gonna create space, take a deep breath, and that thing shoot up the way it used to. He ain't gonna do that. You know what I mean? So.
And if you hurt a fighter early, Sean, you could compromise his legs the rest of the night, right?
Exactly.
So if he hurts Barrios early, he could take something out of him from the get-go.
He's so goddamn strong though.
Barrios
big 147 guy.
How you know he's strong?
I've seen him compared to you. He's bigger than you. Remember that day he was sitting in the corner. You said, "Name Mario Barrios." Mario Barrios.
Yeah, that's
that
true.
Was disrespectful.
That's true.
That was disrespectful. Sean just thought you was a fan sitting in the corner one day. I ain't saying he can beat you, but I think the kid's gonna be a lot for Manny.
Yeah.
I just hopefully this might end the way we thought Tyson Paul was gonna end. I think Manny probably gets stopped.
We're talking Paul
you think Manny might get stopped, huh?
Yeah, I think Manny. Just the age is on his side, man. The youth with the young kid.
I like the experience. The last thing to go is the power.
Did you see him in his exhibition fight?
Nah, that was an exhibition fight.
I seen even with Ugas was rolling, but Ugas, he looked bad against Ugas, but shout out to Ugas.
He looked terrible against Ugas.
Okay, relax. Okay,
he looked
after
terrible.
the 7th round.
Yeah.
Through 7, he was actually ahead on a point on the broadcast.
Shout out to Ugas, best fight he ever had.
Yeah.
Best fight he ever had.
Yeah, he showed up.
That Ugas could have beat me. Yeah.
That was opportunity.
He wasn't that Ugas against me.
I think it was the same.
And he beat you. That's crazy.
Nah.
I actually thought Sean won that fight. I really do.
100% won that fight.
Co-sign me for the bullshit.
Everyone always thinks I'm lying when I say that.
No, I won that fight.
I think you did.
I'm giving you the win. I don't know fuck what they say. But
no, but live I thought...
Face, you lost. Okay?
At the StubHub, I thought you lost. At the StubHub, I thought you lost. Then I watched it on TV again.
Back, I'm like, all right.
Hey, mute Zittel.
I did.
I ain't know you was going there. Mute him.
Hey.
Damn.
I watched it a few more times. I did think you won. So hey.
Hey, Timothy Bradley is my guy. I've shouted out his podcast or his network, his YouTube show.
1 second. Do you have? So you got Manny winning?
Yes.
You got Manny winning?
No. Against Barrios?
Yeah.
No, I think look, every great fighter got one great fight left in him. That had to be Thurman. And Manny, I think Manny seems to want to. Manny appears to be like how Bernard and Roy were. Like he's really one of those great old school fighters where he's got to go out on his shield.
Yeah.
Going out on your shield used to not mean just in any given fight. It used to mean that's how they went out, period, fighters. And Manny's like that.
I do not want to see.
It's really hard to see Manny Pacquiao losing to Mario Barrios because of who they are. But who they are now, you know?
Sean, I do not want to see like Manny on the knee, mouthpiece out. That's going to hurt me.
Kevin
bro.
McBride, Mike
That's
Tyson.
That's going to hurt me. That's going to hurt.
Oh, so I gotta, there's this great quote. I was gonna save this one closer to Pacquiao Barrios, but
Okay.
I'm gonna say it again, but I'll say it now. No, I'm gonna say it.
I retell stories all the time.
I'm gonna bring it up again closer to the fight, but
not on purpose.
Here we go.
It's funny because Jerry Eisenberg is a boxing Hall of Famer. Jerry Eisenberg was on all the HBO Legendary Nights. He's a legendary writer in boxing. Still alive, too, and about 90-something years old, just dropped a book. Anyway, I remember sitting with Jerry Eisenberg when Pacquiao fought Jesse Vargas, and a lot of similarities between Jesse Vargas and Mario Barrios. And Pacquiao was Vargas having one of his best rounds in the 5th round, and I like Jesse, so I'm going, oh, Jesse's doing his thing, and he goes, you got a long way to go, kid. It's only 5th round. Next round, Pacquiao starts lighting him up, and I go, damn, Pacquiao's having a good round. And then Jerry lowers his glasses and looks at me like, yeah, and he goes, he's having a great round. You know, not a good round, he's having a great round. The next round, Pacquiao drops Vargas. So Eisenberg tells me, he goes, you got to appreciate what you're seeing, kid, because you don't know how much more Manny's got left in him like this.
Yeah.
And he goes, one thing about great fighters, they're going to look great in the gym until they're 60, 70 years old. Mm-hmm. You could get a great fighter in the gym, he's still going to look good. Mm-hmm. He says the age shows up on fight night. Yeah. And he said, Sonny Liston, the night he lost to Ali, all of a sudden I looked at him in the corner, he looked like he was 55 years old, just like that. Mm-hmm. So with Pacquiao, I say this because I, like everybody else, sees the clips of Pacquiao coming out the last couple of days, and he looks good. He looks really good. He looks like he might be able to do this thing at 46. So I remind you guys of the quote Jerry Eisenberg told me that night, they're always going to look good in the gym. It's on fight night when they get old.
Hey, that's a great quote.
Why?
From a great man.
Yeah.
Why?
Why? Yeah, why are they able to look great in the gym
No.
forever?
Why are we getting this fight? Why is Manny coming back?
That's the real question.
Why? You gain nothing off of beating this guy.
Do we need to ask why?
I will.
You can go around that.
That's kind of I will, unfortunately.
I just want to know. You gain nothing off fighting this guy. Shout out to Mario Bird, no disrespect. I mean, you get his belt. Your legacy is cemented.
Well, we just talked to James, who played Pep, right? Willie. Yes. Why did Willie come back in 1965?
Yeah. Well, he was faced with
I'm not saying that's why.
Yeah. I'm trying. I don't know. Speak on by.
This is why great fighters used to say. Well, when you used to ask why is Ali still? Why is Joe Louis still? Why? Usually the answer wasn't.
And why wouldn't he go after like a Paul? Does he even make sense for a Paul?
I mean,
Jake Paul?
Yeah.
He's so much bigger. Yeah. I mean, but Floyd fought Logan.
But he was gonna fight Tank, but Tank is so much big of a star.
These conversations are unfortunate.
I feel like I jumped in the conversation with my dad and my uncle. All right, I'll let it go.